Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered how many stars are out there? Now here's the terrifying truth. The stars you can see with your eyes are almost nothing. Not 1%, not even 1/1,000,000th of what's really out there. Because the universe isn't filled with stars. It's filled with galaxies, entire cities of stars, massive islands of light floating in an ocean so vast that the human mind can barely comprehend it. And tonight, we're going on a journey across the universe to discover how many galaxies actually exist, where they came from, what they're hiding, and why the answer might be far more terrifying than anyone expected. Because by the end of this video, you'll realize something shocking. Our Milky Way Galaxy, our entire cosmic home, may be just one tiny grain of sand on an infinite cosmic beach. Let's begin. A galaxy is one of the largest structures in the universe. It's a gigantic collection of stars, planets, gas, dust, dark matter, black holes, and energy all held together by gravity. Some galaxies are relatively small. Others are so enormous they contain trillions of stars. To understand just how big that is, imagine counting one star every second, without stopping, without sleeping, without eating. It would take over 30,000 years just to count 1 trillion stars. And that's only one galaxy. Astronomers estimate that most galaxies range between 1,000 and 100,000 light-years across. Some are even larger. But before we travel farther into the cosmos, let's start with the galaxy we call home, the Milky Way. Our galaxy is a barred spiral galaxy stretching roughly 100,000 light-years from side to side. It contains more than 200 billion stars. One of those stars is our Sun. Orbiting that sun is Earth. And standing on Earth, watching this video, is you. The Milky Way has enormous spiral arms wrapping around a bright central core. We live in a smaller region known as the Orion Arm, far away from the crowded galactic center. And that's probably a good thing. The center of our galaxy is home to Sagittarius A star, a supermassive black hole containing millions of times the mass of our Sun. Yet despite its incredible size, the Milky Way is only one galaxy among countless others. And it's moving. Right now, as you watch, this galaxy is spinning through space at hundreds of thousands of miles per hour. Every star, every planet, every human being, traveling together on a cosmic voyage. But where exactly are we going? To answer that, we need to look beyond our galaxy, much farther beyond. The closest major galaxy to us is Andromeda, located approximately 2.5 million light-years away. Andromeda is even larger than the Milky Way, containing perhaps 1 trillion stars. But here's the shocking part. It's headed straight toward us, at over 250,000 miles per hour. Astronomers predict that in roughly 4 billion years, the Milky Way and Andromeda will collide, not as a violent crash, but as a slow-motion cosmic dance lasting millions of years. Entire star systems will be rearranged, galactic structures will be transformed, and eventually, both galaxies may merge into one giant new galaxy, a completely different cosmic home than the one we know today. Andromeda isn't alone. The Milky Way is surrounded by dozens of smaller satellite galaxies. The Large Magellanic Cloud, the Small Magellanic Cloud, the Sagittarius Dwarf Galaxy, and more than 50 known companions. Just like planets orbit stars, galaxies can orbit galaxies. The universe operates on every scale imaginable. But not all galaxies look alike. Some are elegant spirals. Others appear as giant glowing football-shaped clouds called elliptical galaxies. Some are chaotic and distorted, twisted by gravitational forces, torn apart by collisions. These are known as irregular galaxies. And then there are lenticular galaxies, objects that seem caught between two different identities, neither spiral nor elliptical. The more astronomers observe the universe, the more they realize galaxies are not static objects. They grow, they evolve, they collide, they merge. In many ways, galaxies are alive. Their stories span billions of years, and every galaxy has a different story to tell. For decades, scientists believed the observable universe contained somewhere between 100 and 200 billion galaxies, an unimaginably large number. But then came a discovery that changed everything. In 2016, researchers analyzed data from some of the deepest observations ever made. Their conclusion stunned the scientific community. The universe may contain as many as 2 trillion galaxies. 2 trillion! Think about that for a moment. If every galaxy contained only 100 billion stars, that would mean numbers so large they become almost meaningless to the human brain. And here's the truly mind-blowing part. That's only the observable universe, the portion we can actually see. Light travels at a finite speed, which means we can only observe light that has had enough time to reach us. The observable universe stretches roughly 93 billion light-years across. But beyond that, no one knows. The universe could continue forever. It could contain trillions upon trillions more galaxies beyond our cosmic horizon. Entire regions of reality forever hidden from us, perhaps unreachable for all eternity. One of the greatest demonstrations of this cosmic abundance came in 1995. Astronomers pointed the Hubble Space Telescope at a seemingly empty patch of sky, a tiny dark area where nothing appeared to exist. For days, Hubble collected light. What emerged shocked the world. Thousands of galaxies, packed into a region of space no larger than a grain of sand held at arm's length. Every tiny speck in the image was an entire galaxy, each containing billions of stars, billions of planets, possibly billions of opportunities for life. And that was only one tiny piece of the sky. Since then, even more powerful telescopes have looked deeper, revealing more galaxies, more structure, more mysteries. Every observation reminds us of one thing: the universe is far larger than we once imagined. But galaxies are not scattered randomly. They form something extraordinary, a structure so immense it stretches across the entire observable universe: the cosmic web. Gigantic filaments of galaxies span billions of light-years, connecting clusters and superclusters together. When viewed on the largest scales, the universe resembles a vast neural network, almost like a cosmic brain. At the intersections of these filaments lie enormous superclusters, massive collections containing thousands of galaxies. Our Milky Way belongs to one of these gigantic structures, known as Laniakea, a Hawaiian word meaning immense heaven, containing over 100,000 galaxies, all moving through space under the influence of gravity, like rivers flowing towards invisible destinations. And this brings us to one of the greatest mysteries in modern science, a mystery hiding inside every galaxy: dark matter. When astronomers measure how galaxies rotate, something doesn't add up. There isn't enough visible matter to generate the gravity required to hold them together. By all known laws of physics, galaxies should fly apart, but they don't. Something unseen is providing extra gravity, something invisible, something that neither emits nor reflects light. Scientists call it dark matter, and it may account for roughly 85% of all matter in the universe. Without dark matter, galaxies might never have formed. Stars might never have gathered, planets might never have existed, and neither would we. Yet despite decades of research, nobody knows exactly what dark matter is. It remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in human history. Galaxies themselves are not eternal. They are born, they change, and eventually many die. A galaxy can run out of the gas needed to create new stars. Its brightest stars burn out. Its structure fades, transforming into what astronomers call a red and dead galaxy. But even death creates opportunity. Galaxies collide, merge, triggering spectacular explosions of star formation, creating entirely new generations of stars and planets. In the universe, endings often become beginnings. And maybe that's the most beautiful lesson galaxies teach us. Everything changes, everything evolves. Everything is connected. Right now, you're sitting on a small planet orbiting an ordinary star, inside one galaxy among trillions, floating through a universe more vast and mysterious than anything humanity has ever imagined. Every galaxy holds untold stories, unknown worlds, unseen wonders, and possibly life beyond our wildest dreams. The deeper we look into the cosmos, the more we discover how little we truly know. And maybe that's what makes the universe so incredible. Not the answers we found, but the mysteries still waiting in the dark. If this journey across the universe filled you with a sense of wonder, make sure to subscribe for more cosmic documentaries every week. And before you go, answer this question in the comments. If you could visit any galaxy in the universe, which one would you choose?